Alright, well, like typical, I'm out in the greenhouse checking the plants. Just got to school, so, yeah, just seeing how they're doing. Gonna water them if they need it, but figured I should film. I meant to wake up last night to edit some videos because I gained like 4 subscribers in the last probably 2-3 days. So that feels pretty awesome. But, yeah, I felt like I should film some more because I haven't filmed like all week, I don't think. But yeah, anyway, been busy. Track's almost over. We had a track meet last night. Have track meet last night. We have 1 more week of track and then it's over. Yeah, one thing I wanted to kind of talk about to see if anybody would respond is, so I have the one girl that forgot her stuff last Friday, and her mom was pretty upset, like nobody checked in with her, but they had invited some random person that I don't know to coach her. And so it's like, okay, well, this random person's here, this other dude's here, her dad's here, the other coach told me I was good to go, so I left, type of thing. And yeah, I probably should have checked in with her, but also, like, you should also check in with me before you invite random people to my practice. And I didn't say that, of course, I don't have the balls to do that, but you know, just coming at me sideways, like, this could have been avoided if you had checked in with her. And it's like, yeah, and it would also have been avoided if you didn't invite random people to my track practice. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to bring that up again because yesterday we had a track meet and she kind of threw, I don't think she PR'd in javelin. She PR'd by like 3 or 4 inches in shot put, even though like yesterday she was throwing like 3 to 4 feet further. And yeah, but anyway, so she had a small PR in shot put, and then discus she PR'd by like 13 feet, like massive PR. And she already turned those on. She like, so I told the other coach, one of the high school coaches, that, and she's like, so he went up to go congratulate her, and she's like, yeah, my cousin helped me a lot. And it's like, right, yeah, your cousin who showed up for 1 day to tell you stuff that I've already been telling you this whole season, and then showed up 1 day. I coached you the whole rest of the time and this week, and your cousin is the one that helped ya. Got it. And she probably didn't mean it that way, of course, but like, that's how I'm perceiving it. And it's like, so now you don't think, like, you think like your cousin knows everything and Miss Dodge probably just doesn't know nothing. But I don't know, it's just kind of hit me sideways, I guess, because it's like, I told her, so the person coaching her pretty much told her the exact same things that I told her, but she just didn't listen to me, but she'll listen to, you know, her cousin or whatever. So now I feel like she's gonna be like, oh, well, my cousin told me this. It's like, okay, well, I don't know, like, her cousin, if it's the person that I was told it was, great thrower, and I don't mind if she's coaching her, but also I know the exact stuff, same things. I know the exact same things. I've been doing it probably just as long or longer, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm just being too sensitive, or if it's just, if other people would also be offended. Like, that's great that your cousin helped you, but I also was telling you the same thing. Anyway, my plants are doing good. I'm gonna let these grow a little bit longer before I transplant them. Hopefully I can transplant those in the next week or so, but I gotta figure out when we're gonna do a plant sale. But one thing that was really cool is the other day I was checking all these plants out, and back when we were like helping my aunt clear up my granddad's house, I took cuttings from his grape bushes, raspberry bushes, and some of his trees, and we tried rooting them, and I was almost giving up. But then the other day I looked and I found this. Those are roots that just came out of like basically a branch from a grapevine. So that's pretty awesome. Probably should put this one in dirt by itself, but I did a bunch of cuttings, put them in like buckets like this, they're over there, and then these were just a bunch of random ones that I didn't know what to do with, so I just put them in here, and let them go, and it's working. There's another one. There's a couple in here. I think it's all grapes though. I don't think anything else is rooting like that. But anyway, yeah, so I don't know. Tell me what you think. Should I be offended? Should I make my practices closed practice? I don't know. It just kind of came at me sideways because, like, they also didn't check in with me before they invited a random person to my practice. So I'm like, I'm glad she's PRing. But also, is she going to be like, well, my cousin told me this, and so I don't have to listen to Miss Dodge? Because it kind of already feels like she's saying that. Anyway, I'm going to finish this up, and then I will film later. So, that's, I don't know. Probably overthinking it, probably being too sensitive from it, but I don't know. I know I'm a pretty good coach. I know what I'm talking about. And so for them to just go behind my back and invite a random person without checking in with me and then getting upset because I left because they showed me that they didn't need me, I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably overthinking it. But anyway, I am going to get ready for the rest of the day, turn everything on, check things, and then I'll see you guys after school. Alright, well, like every morning, I'm just out here checking the plants. Gonna water the seedlings at least, or the stuff that hasn't sprouted. But I meant to film more yesterday. I just didn't. We got home and kind of just relaxed. Cody was sleeping because he went out on a boat. He went fishing for halibut and cod. He didn't catch a halibut, but his buddy caught two. And so he got some of that halibut. But I guess his buddy caught, it's Uncle David. His buddy caught a massive ling cod. They're saying it was at probably 30 pounds. And then they didn't like take it in for an official weight because the biggest one caught so far this year was 31 pounds. But then they weighed the fillets when they got home. And they said that one of the fillets was like 15.4 ounces or something. And so they didn't take it in for an official weight because the biggest halibut caught was already 31 pounds. And the captain measured his and it was 30 pounds. So they filleted it. So they didn't get an official weight, but they're thinking that it might have been a record for the year. But they won't know because they didn't weigh it all together. They just took the guy's word for it. Anyway, yeah, I meant to film more, just didn't get to it really. So I figured I'd come on, talk, and end the video in here once I'm kind of done talking, I guess. But plants are doing good. Trying to keep everything alive. Those are probably fine. But yeah, I need to do a plant sale, but I don't know when to do one. My principal was saying there hasn't been one here since he started, which was 15 years ago, which probably means that there wasn't one for at least a few years before that, if there wasn't one in the last 15 years. But I'm like, well, we're gonna have one. It's gonna happen, and who knows if it will be good. I don't even know if these are like plants that people actually want, you know. But I don't know. We're just gonna keep going, and hopefully it works out, and hopefully people will show up, and hopefully it'll be good. I don't know. I mean, it's the first one, so even if it kind of flops, at least we're learning something, right? And then hopefully next year it'll be better. I'm already thinking about the next year one, and there's a few things that I don't want to plant at all, like radishes, carrots we probably won't plant. Yeah, there's just a few things here and there that we probably won't plant. And then things that I do want to plant, like different types of flowers and that kind of thing, because we don't have like a big variety of flowers. Like, we don't have any geraniums, and I feel like geraniums would be a good one. I also want to start this sooner, so that way we can do a plant sale sooner, because we're kind of pushing the end of the year here, so, and most of our stuff isn't even ready yet. But I don't know, it'll be alright regardless. Just things that I've been thinking about for next year. If you are an FFA teacher or an ag teacher, let me know what you guys do, because I'm just working off of what I know, which is very little. I've never done FFA, in the last school I worked at, there was an FFA advisor. But we don't have an FFA here. We haven't paid the dues. So I don't know, this is just the horticulture class, and the principal said he wanted a plant sale, so I was like, all right, we'll make it happen. I don't know how good it'll be, but anyway, just gonna keep trying to grow these, separate them out when they need to be separated, so on and so forth. But yeah, at the end of the day, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to keep these plants alive, and we're doing a pretty good job. Like, a lot of stuff is growing, so I don't think it's a loss by any means. But anyway, if you have any advice, let me know. Any advice is greatly appreciated. But anyway, I think I've talked enough, so I think I'm gonna end this video here. I know it's just me talking, sorry. But thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day, everybody.